officiating this epic clash. Slower delivery, just outside the line of off stump, sniffing past the edge. And dot ball to start with. Edged away towards the third man. Is that the deliberate or not? I'm not sure. But he got 4 for that. And he's off the mark in style in the end. Played away leg side. Boundary. Easy pickings. That's not the length. To ball in this wicket. You get plenty of time as a batter. You enjoy that as well. Start is always going to be very, very important. As a bowling side, you need to be disciplined. You have to bowl that in the right line and length. And as of the batting side, you have to get out of the blocks very, very quickly. Like the way the left-hander started. 2 boundaries. Again short of length. This time the batter misses it. Here's the pitch, in the morning, 173 was very much enough for the team to show. And Trivandrum won the toss with no hesitation. Hurry, captain immediately said we'll bat first. So putting runs on the board and defend in big match. That the best thing, old school, best thing you can do. Reminds me a bit of India's results in the last 3 matches of the World Cup. In that big match in the Super 6 against West Indies, yes, we batted second. In the next 2 matches, batted first and put the runs against the England and New Zealand. We batted first and put the runs on the board and defended it quite well in the end. Once you put the runs on the board, batting second, if you lose a couple of wickets early, you might get that scoreboard pressure. Short and wide. Once again, get away with that. On the shorter side, Gogol, he has to find the rhythm early. End of 1-9 for Nolos. Team Trivandrum. And for the first time, the tall right-hander The destructive batter on strike for the first time here. And the bowler starts with a wide. Vice now sharing the new ball with Gogol from the pavilion end. That's the line. That's the length. That's the hard length. Test match length. And nowadays we hear a lot often in the T20. That's the length to ball. A bit of movement with that hard new ball makes it more difficult for the batter. Excellent delivery. They gone all up, but umpire not interested. Last time it was a hard length. This time it was a full pitch delivery. Swung away from the right hander. And that was a beauty in the end. A hint of movement. That's all what they need to beat the batter. Excellent delivery. Guessing the batter all the time. Mixing it up. You have to vary the pace in T20. You just can't be predictable. Line length. Confusing the batter. Well balled. Nicely left alone. This time, watchfully.
Disconnected.
Vice now looks like he's into his rhythm early on in the semi-final. One of the biggest occasions for this, both the sides playing in the semi-final for the first time in the history. So the pressure will be there. Once again, that shape, nice little shape away from the batter. Nicely ball, excellent over. Great stuff from Vice now. End of 2, 10 for no loss. Trivandrum. Over pitching. Lays it down the ground. He has started with 20. Now we are in this semi-final number 2. And just a place remaining to be in the final. of this Dandapani Memorial Trophy 2026, powered by Axis Bank. I'd love to thank all the big names associated with this fantastic tournament.
Disconnected.
SCMS, Wall Physio, shy at the stumps. Misses it. In the end, Renai Medicity. And one of the most important guy here, sitting alongside me here, is
Here.
Dr. Bridgel from Wall Physio. He's just running around all the time, helping the boys. Edge! And that was very, very excited. But in the end, again, shake of the head by the umpire. Excellent decision. And that shows the quality of the umpires we are having right now. Brushed. Naked eye, it's not at all easy to take that kind of decisions. But you have the quality. Nicely played it down. Well, they come back for two. They will. Once again, the fielder has shown some great commitment to stop that. Advocate Keshav and Advocate Rinchu. And the tall right-hander Rinchu hasn't going yet. But on the other side, Keshav is doing his things nicely. Cut away towards an offside. Dot ball to end is over number 3. 15 for no loss. Trivandrum Bar Association.
Your favorite buttery soft prawn.
This is semi-final, the penultimate match of this big tournament. And this penultimate day, and already Thrissur is waiting. And one of these teams will progress to the finals. Which will be played tomorrow. But at the moment, Rinchu is really struggling there. Nicely played. Oh, after saying that, is that called as the commentator's curse? What a terrific shot on the back foot. Times it nicely into the gap. 4. Oh, that will gives him a lot of confidence. That's pure timing. So often we saw that was happening because commentator is saying something happening opposite to that. Nicely bowled. Slower delivery this time. Oh my goodness. It's through the gate of the fielder. .20 on the board. 3.4 done. Projector score showing 109. I'm sure they need more than that. I'm pretty impressed by this boy. Wise now. He knows what he's doing. Bowling to the field, bowling to the plan, and executing that plans of the captain. In the air. One bounce. A bit of hesitation by Gogol. Hasn't picked up that one. And the 4. 21 for no loss. Trivandrum Bar Association. KP Dandapani Memorial. All Kerala Inter-Bar Cricket Association. Thanks to all the big names associated with this fantastic tournament. Axis Bank, our title sponsor. And a medical partner, Renai Medicity. Knowledge partner, SCMS Cochin. And co-sponsor, Wall Physio. And Jane. Beverage partner, and Juicy. Yes, the organizers, they have done a fantastic job to conduct this kind of tournament in such a great venue. Hats off to Kerala High Court. And we have Advocate Bichi Manikot, Treasurer Kerala High Court Advocates Association. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your valuable time. Punched away down towards the offside. It's a tight single. Made it in the end. Good running. Good understanding between Rinchu and Keshav. The right and left combination always create problems for the bowler. Alil Ahmed, the new bowler. Another tricky customer who has got the knack of picking up those wickets in big time. Oh, that was an absolute gem of a delivery. See the replay. My goodness. How does he miss that? That's much better. Coming to the comp box area. One bounce, 4. More likely from the tall right-hander. Power play. You have to utilize that power play. The first 6 overs of this T20. Nicely flicks it to the leg side. Into the 30-yard circle. Another single. Partnership of 30. Slowly they're getting into their rhythm. Starts off very slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. And now, slowly and steadily, Trivandrum Bar Association. Building a very good partnership up front. Just laying the foundation to get a big score. Thanks to Malu Cricketer, our broadcasting partner. And Nitin is the one sitting on the PCR. Oh, that we expect much better effort from the fielder. Has to be. A single or two, but in the end, 4 runs. Nicely timed, by the way. End of 5. 34 for Nolos. Trivandrum Bar Association. After winning the toss and elected to bat first. as beverage partner Nest and media partner Malayalam Manorama. We are the one covering this entire tournament. Tournament of this magnitude. Sponsor, I'm sure they will get the mileage. Sliced away over the field is Ray and gone for 6. Oh, that was an interesting shot. The right-hander. The boundary which is on the shorter side on that offside region. Clears it easily in the end. 40 for no loss. After all of a sudden, run rate. They're just under 8 and over now. And see the projected score jumps up to 150. Again, excellent timing and placement. And now it's time for Rinchu to play his shots. This is the final over of the power play. And he decided to cut loose and just free his arms like that. Finding boundaries at wish. 44. And exactly 8 and over. 160. The projected score says. Just believing in your abilities. That is exactly what these boys are doing. Rinju started slowly. Now see the strike rate more than 120. Oh ho ho ho. That, if that's not a single, then where we can find a single? A bit of miscommunication, misunderstanding. You have to be spot on, especially in the power play. The inner field is running around, and that's what happens. But in the final delivery of the power play, he finds the boundary with the lucky edge. Oh, you can't set the field for that. End of 6, end of power play. 48 for no loss, Trivandrum Bar Association. KP Dandapani Memorial All Kerala Inter-Bar Cricket Tournament. This is the second edition. Last year, they set the benchmark, and they just want to keep that step forward beyond that benchmark, keeping the standards pretty high. Nicely timed towards the leg side. Fielder misses. And in the end, nice piece of footwork by the fielder. Saves a certain boundary. 50 up for the team in 6.1. Talking about the quality of this tournament, start with the quality of the ground, quality of the teams, quality of the officials. Of course, quality of the broadcaster. Great to see advocates finding time to play cricket in their busy schedules. And they're playing it in a professional way. Nicely played to the onside. Rancho 25 from 21. Keshav 18 from 19. Trivandrum will be more than happy with the start they got. Shot high. Is that long enough? It is. Gone all the way for 6. Oh, that's a miss hit, but still goes all the way. Shows the power of this right-hander. He is a power-packed performer. Rancho 31 from 23. Starting to get into his groove. Another bowling change. Anand. They need a breakthrough. Shuffling their pack. Suresh, the captain. He badly needs a breakthrough. It is a wide. Muhammad Mohsin standing there on the bowler's end. Justin Maravana standing there on the striker's end. A bit of hesitation in the initial stage, but in the end made it comfortably. Just over 8 and over. Will take them to 160, 162. That's the rate they are going at the moment. 60 on the board in 7.3. Casavedi in from 21. Rinchu 32 from 24. Wide. Nicely left alone. Nicely played. On the back foot. Towards that mid wicket region. Coming back for two. A tight run. Once again. Made it in the end. Such a tall guy. 6'5", 6'6". One more delivery to go in this over number 8. Rinchu on strike. Nice little period of this match. This is the phase. As a batter, you have to be sensible. But on the other side, you have to keep your discipline going. You have to keep it tight. A wicket or two will definitely swing this momentum back to the bowling side. The dot delivery to end is over number 8. 64 for no loss. Trivandrum Bar Association. And Dr. Brijan is running in once again. We appreciate his efforts. And Wall Physio, the name which has always been associated with these cricket tournaments. And as we all know, they are not professional cricketers. So there will be some kind of difficulties while playing in continuous race. The kind of niggles, cramps, strains and all. That's why this team is here. Thank you for their support and contribution. Yes, Lee, the man who is running the show, and his boys are doing a fantastic job. Here in the middle. Oh, flight delivery. And this is an interesting period. Vipin, who has got the knack of picking up those big wickets. He has got all the variation. The quicker one, the googly, the slow one, the flighted one. Slams it. Oh, just away from the hands of the fielder. And goes all the way for 6. That was a flat hit. I think the fielder misjudged that one. He was running in, charging in for that, but the ball was keep on traveling. In the end, goes past the fielder like a flash. Attack is the best form of the defense. And here the batters are decided to attack their best bowler. Cut away nicely. This is fantastic batting. 6 and a boundary. And Vipin, who is very effective so far, is thinking what I have to do next. Full toss. Oh, that's a boundary as well. This is not good cricket. This is not good cricket. Easy one. And given away 4 easy runs. Giving that upper hand to your opponents. That's what the Karnataka side are doing right now. 80 for no loss in 8.5 All of a sudden, batters decided just to shift the gears. Sensible batting. They got all the runs early on. Now they just taps in and run. End of 9. 81 for no loss. Trivandrum Bar Association. Terrific start. We're the ones who are running this tournament. And a couple of them are already here. And the main man, which is Dandapani, is here. Srinath is here. Arun Prashant, one of the coordinator. Then they have the treasurer, Mr. Biji. Edge away, catch! Oh, almost into the hands. A lucky break for the right-hander. Is still there. Flicks it. Is that a flick or a pull? Such a fascinating cricket shot. Well, it just looks like a pickup shot in the end. So much time to play that shot. It was all the way for a big 6. Oh, half cracker. Slower delivery. And bit of spun as well. Spun away from the right-hander. Better delivery. Would come back delivery. After hit by 6, 2 dots to end over number 10. Half a stage of the first innings. 89 for no loss. Trivandrum Bar Association. Those are the big names associated. As the organizers, we have Advocate Bijay Manikot, the Treasurer, Kerala High Court Advocates Association. And the team members, we have Arun Prashant, Srinath. And the one who is there sitting behind that Bijay, that is Mr. Dandapani. Arun Prashad on the left-hand side of the screen with the blue T-shirt. Then the one which is wearing that cap, Mr. Milu Dandapani. Then we have Biji with that blue jeans and white t-shirt. Then Srinath with a red cap. Mr. Gogol with a Trivandrum jersey. Love to have a chat with some of these names if they are willing to. Yes, thank you, Malu Cricketer. We are on the screen. Oh, Mr. Gino John is here. Okay, yes, scorer. Yes, Biji Manikot will be joining shortly. We'll have a chat about this tournament and their cricket passion and dedication and their love towards this beautiful game. We'll share their thoughts and their experience of running the show. We've been expensive in his first over, uncharacteristic. So often we see into the wickets and economical as always. He has to lead from the front. He's a leader. He's a wicket taker. Can he get a breakthrough? That's the question. 21 matches, 25 wickets. See the best of bowling of 4 for 20. Pushed away on the back foot towards that wide of that long off region. Nicely flicked it to that long leg region. Will they come back for two? They will. Flicks it to the leg side. Good timing. Much quicker through the air. Not giving the time. A different approach in this over. They need a wicket. He need a wicket. And the team Kotarakara needs a wicket. Inside edge on to the pads. Another single. Nicely balled. Change of angle, change of approach, change of line. Much better response. Good bowling. This is a much better over from Vipin. Economical one. End of 11:94 for no loss. Trivandrum Bar Association. You're watching KP Dandapani Memorial All Kerala Inter Bar Cricket Tournament. And bringing the pictures live on YouTube thanks to Mallu Cricketer, a broadcasting partner. Smashed away towards that cover point region. Ajay S. Koshi. Another interesting thing is, they got a lot of all-rounders in their side. Kotaragara. Young side, energetic, vibrant, enthusiastic cricketers. This is a chance. This is a chance. Oh, you have to take those chances. Opportunity comes and gone. And batter, the right-hander survives once again. Terrific cricket shot. Deliberate shot in the end. 4 runs. Turning out to be a fantastic partnership in progress for the team Trivandrum Bar Association. Another one up in the air. Gone towards the fine leg region. 4 is the result. Oh, this is what happens when you drop those catches. Then the runs will come easily for your side. Oh dear me. Runs. Easy runs. This time in the form of leg byes. See how easy that is for the batters. Trying to help that away this time. Just kisses the thighs and towards the leg side for another boundary. Expensive over in progress. 16 already. 16 runs already. 17 run. Over comes to an end. End of 12, 109 for Nolas. Trivandrum Bar Association. Believe me, anything around 180 will be chaseable at this ground, because this side, Kotarkara, they got a very good, strong batting unit. Especially that 5-6 batters on the top of the order. One or two batters can make a real difference in this shorter format. T20 is all about one batter. We saw yesterday Sanju Samson smashed 100. And the team gone past 200. And that was enough for Chennai Super Kings to win that match. And that's a 50 for the left-hander Advocate Keshav. Well played. 53 of 37. Acknowledging to the dugout. And the dugout appreciating the effort of the left-hander as well. These batters, I like the way they batted. They complemented each other. At one stage, initially Keshav started, then Renju takes on, then again Keshav is doing bulk of the scoring. Now it's Renju's turn. He's 44 of 36. Hits it in the air. Again put down. There to forget in the field. So far, it's been pretty ordinary efforts by the fielders. Pulls it to leg side. 4. And he's just picking the spots nicely. Advocate Keshav. See that little shimmy away from the stumps, making himself a little room, and swings it to the leg side. Good batting. Seeing the cricket ball like a football. Towards that wide long off region. Another single. Another great over for the batting side. End of 13, 120. Keshav 59 from 41. Rinchu 45 from 37. 10 wickets in hand. I'm sure they'll be looking around 200. Familiar names associated in Kerala Cricket Association. We have Gino John, the KCA scorer. He's here as the official scorer. Justin Maravana and Muhammad Mohsin. The officials, myself, Manoj. Wide. It is a wide. 7 overs to go, including this. At least 70, 80 runs. Sure, they can get past 190, 200. Smashed away towards the offside. One bounce, 4. And he moves on to 49. Smashed away, offside. That goes all the way. Six it is. Signal from the umpire. Brings the 15 style. Really like the way they pace their innings nicely. Started very slowly. In the first 3, they managed to get only 15. But then they just put their feet on the accelerator. And now you see the scoreboard 134 in 13.5 with the current rate of 9.69. Wide. It's a down the ground. Fielder underneath. Oh. End of day. The day to forget. So far, it has been an ordinary, below par performance by the fielders. The bowlers, they put their heart out and creating chances after chances. Is that the sixth one or the seventh one put down? I'm not sure. It's keep on counting. End of 14, 136 for Nolos, Trivandrum Bar Association. You rightly mentioned 20 teams across the Kerala. Such a difficult task, and they are organized such a fantastic tournament. And this is KP Dandapani Memorial second edition. Just tell me something about that. And back to me, what? And in the end, catch taken. It was a, which is happening opposite to what we are witnessing here. After all the chances put down, in the end, a catch taken in that long off region and taken nicely. Okay, so the left-hander walking back to the pavilion after making a fantastic contribution for the team. He played his part. Ovibin has got the breakthrough. Yes, we had a chat with Vijay that was happening here, but unfortunately, we missed that. Yeah, a bit of interruption has been caused in the telecast. We'll come back with more. 15.3, 149, just one away from 150. With 4 overs remaining after this. At least 190. Nicely played on the back foot. So much of time. And that's a 150 for the team. 150 for one. We've been, after that expensive over early on, came back very strongly in the next two. This is another very good over in progress. A wicket and only three. Got him! Another wicket. And he's the bowler I'm pretty much looking forward. He's a real threat. He's the bowler who can get those wickets. Full toss. Hammered away towards the leg side for a maximum. End of 16 and the new batter walks in with a real intent. End of 16, 156 for 2. Hurried on to the batter. Couple of wickets in the previous over. Thanks to Vipin. I strongly believe anything around 180. We got a game on our hands because it's got Target side, a very strong side. Got some big boys, big batters. It's gonna be a good contest. Lofted shot down the ground for a single. Score moves to 160. Still 8 wickets in hand. Oh, good. Very good effort. Oh, very good effort. Nicely bowled. Nicely played. End of 17. 162 for 2. Yes. Once again, I welcome Advocate Vijay Manikot, Treasurer, Kerala High Court Advocates Association. Yes, we had a chat, but it has been wiped out. Sorry for that interruption. Coming back to live chat once again. Yes, Vijay sir, tell me about your association and your experience in this tournament. Is that boundary 4 or 6? Boundary 4. Yes, Vijay sir.
Good evening, Manoj, and a very warm good evening to all the cricket enthusiasts who joined us online as well as here at Rajagiri Valley.
Yes, another boundary. Yes, Vijay sir, you can continue.
It's 34 Celsius heat here at Rajagiri Valley. That's a wide.
That's better from you, huh?
Well left. Oh, well kept. Good catch. Advocates across the state have gathered here with a common intention, passion for the cricket. This year, our association has proudly brought together 20 teams in this tournament, thrilling 16 matches. Truly a World Cup among the lawyers fraternity. Dandapani Memorial Tournament. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., we'll be witnessing the grand finale of this exciting tournament. We are honored to have our chief guest tomorrow, Justice Bechu Kurian Thomas, sir. I warmly invite all the members of the fraternity to join us and be part of this wonderful celebration, sportsmanship, and the passion for the game. Play and a miss.
Yes, Bichukuri, I'm sorry. Such a passionate cricketer as well. He loves the game, and we all love to have him here tomorrow in that big occasion. $171 for 3 in 18, 2 overs remaining. He's coming back to the association of Milan Dandapani in this tournament, because this is in the loving memory of KP Dandapani. And second edition. Another fantastic tournament.
Of course, you all know Dandapani sir is memorial tournament, a different style. As I mentioned, as I mentioned earlier, this tournament is a World Cup among the lawyers fraternity across the state. So the standard of the tournament, which is conducted by the
Is truly a World Cup among this fraternity. 20 teams, not at all easy to bring all the teams under one umbrella. And now comes down to this big stage semi-final number 2. And Trishu waiting. What is your take on this match? Who will be the finalist tomorrow? Is there any prediction or expectation from this to progress to the tomorrow's big final?
no predictions. It's all cricket match. You can't predict a match until the last ball.
Nicely picked up towards the square leg. One bounce for Vijay sir. He just don't want to pick any side because I can understand that. End of 19, 179 for 3. Rinchu 78 from 55. One of the rare names I came across, Akshajan. He's a batter on strike against Anand. Final 6 deliveries. Got him, yes! Akshajan walking back without troubling the score much. Slower delivery. In fact, that was Vaishnav. It was not Anand. It was Vaishnav. Confusing from here because no name on the back of the player. Earlier, Vijay sir, a very diplomatic answer. He can't pick Ravina from here because we understand that. But Kotarakara side, they are one of the dark horses. Like they've beaten all the big guns. And these two teams playing the first semi-finals. And a historic moment here. Whoever be in the final. Will be a great, great achievement for both the sides. In fact, Kottarakara, they're playing in this tournament for the first time. So it's going to be a real story. We have seen some real stories in the cricket. We saw the story of Sanju Samson in the World Cup. He was down and out, then all of a sudden, he became the player of the match. So in sports, you can't write a story. It has been created by these big players, but in between, a big shot by the big man, another terrific six from the tall right-hander. Back-to-back sixes. Rinchu moves on to 90. Oh, great delivery. And that's the end of the first innings. 195 in their allotted 20. And for Kottarakara to be in the final, they need 196 to win this semi-final and to be in the final of KP Dandapani Memorial Cricket Tournament 2026, powered by Axis Bank. The chase is about to begin here. Axis Bank presents Dandapani Memorial Cup 2026 happening here at this beautiful venue, Rajagiri Cricket Ground, maintained by KCA. Renai Medicity, SCMS, and Juice Jain. Malayalam Manorama. Those are the names associated with this fantastic tournament. And the names itself says a lot about this tournament. And High Court Lawyers Association are the one running the show. Penultimate match in this penultimate day of the tournament. And 196. There's a runs to win in 120 deliveries. In T20, anything can happen. Mosin says play on and play on by Ahad. Terrific delivery to start with. Gokul and Vipin, the batters. There, the middle four. Kotarakara Bar Association, this one up in the air. Fielder underneath, put down. He saw so many drop chances in the first innings. And is this the first of many? Only time will tell. First 6 overs, very important. First 6 overs, and that's the wicket. Wow! You miss, I hit. Just a hint of movement coming back to the right-hander. Hits the timber, and that's the first wicket. Trivandrum strikes early. Ahad strikes early. Vipin departs, is 1 for 1. Oh dear. Dr. Bridgin is releasing my muscles. Thank you, my dear friend. Oh dear, another one. It's 2 in 2. This is like a dream start. Oh, the team Trivandrum, they put the runs on the board and they got 2 wickets in the very first over. And they put their noses in front early on in this semi-final number 2 in the second innings. Two big wickets. It's 2 for 2. Heard into his final delivery of the very first over. Oh, close, very close, but not quite close enough to disturb that timber. Look at that. Almost disturbing that stump's inside edge towards the fine leg 4 is the result. And the over number 1, 6 for 2. Kotarakara Bar Association chasing 196 to win this semi-final number 2. Surjit sharing the new ball. With the hut started brightly. The line and length, you have to be spot on. But here the advantage for the Trivandrum side is they already had the runs on the board. Now they got that luxury. Even if they can afford to give away a couple of runs. And that 2 wickets early on surely put their opponents on the back foot straight away. And the scoreboard pressure, which I already discussed in the first innings. Because once you have the runs on the board, and that's a real pressure for the team batted second. Defending a total, you have to bowl well and you have to field well. And so far, the bowling and fielding has been spot on by Trivandrum. A wild swing from the left-hander. Two fantastic overs from Trivandrum Bar Association. End of 2. 8 for 2. Kotaragara. Punched away from the fielder. The fielder in chase. Cut off well. Captain in charge. That is a fantastic cricket shot. They need more of those. Joining me in the com box, we have Prabhu. A very good afternoon, Prabhu. How are you
Good
doing?
afternoon, Manoj. Kottarakara are in the semis after two great upsets. A great win over Vadakanjeri and thereafter against Palakkad. They've stormed against two big teams. To reach the semi-finals.
Oh, another wicket. And Ahad strikes once again. He loves to hit the timber, right, Prabhu?
That's the third one for Ahad. Those in-swingers, they are a menace to any batter.
If you have that kind of ability to swing the ball back to the right-hander, that's a real threat for, especially against the right-hander. Because you're expecting the ball to move away and then coming back later on, then that's where the trouble is.
Yes, Manoj. Just when Trikakara were trying to find a rhythm with the boundary.
Fourteen for 3 and Ahad picked up all 3. And he got more than 2 overs to bowl.
New man in is Saju Khan.
Oh, again the ball coming back. And the batter just made that contact in the last moment.
This is another excellent over so far from Ahad. Picking up a beauty in the last ball. He's coming up to bowl his last ball of the over.
Love to see the bowlers coming in the shorter format and dominating that game of cricket. Because normally this game is tending towards the batter side nowadays. Batters are dominating. End of 3. 15 for 3. Kottarakara, they are in real trouble.
The batting team, they still have some hope. A couple of good overs here and they'll just be back on track here. That's the beauty of 2020. Couple of big overs and then your rhythm starts moving the other way around.
Absolutely, you said that right. India against New Zealand, chasing 205 to win. They were 15 for 3 and they chased it down in 15 overs. So this can be done. Wide ball cricket normally tends to be in favor of the batters, but here we are witnessing a bowling exhibition from Ahad and Surji.
Trivandrum scoring a whopping 195. Trivandrum scoring a whopping 195 on the shoulders of Rinchu. Scored 90 of 58 balls. And Keshav, 60 of 44.
Absolutely, that opening wicket partnership was a real difference in this tie. See, they're not giving anything away to these batters. Bowling in the right line, length, and getting that hard length right. This is high quality stuff from the bowlers. And for Suji, it makes it so easy for Suji because Ahad on the other side picking the wickets, and easy for Suji to bowl that length and just contain the batters.
True, true.
Thanks to Mallu Cricketer bringing the pictures live on YouTube. High in the air. Oh,
that's missed.
dear me. We saw that so many in the first innings. And that's another one put down. Easy.
But that's something very rare happening from this side of the Trivandrum Bar Association. Generally very good in the field.
An absolute dolly put down.
True, 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 Manoj.
Sometimes I remember the kind of accents used by Danny Morrison. Such a great guy in that comp box. Full toss. Away from the fielder. Will that run away? Not quite. Good piece of footwork in the end by the fielder.
Funny you mentioned Danny Morrison. I'm personally a fan of Ravi Shastri, Manoj.
I'm a big fan of each and everyone. I love Pomi Mabangwa. I love Ian Smith. I love Ian Bishop as well. Yes, Ravi Shastri, of course, as an Indian we all love, and especially the guy is very good in toss. Harsha Bhogle,
Harsha Bhogle.
Sunny G.
Yes. So yes, Ahad with the third over. Picked up 3 for 13 already.
My goodness, I just saw the numbers in that screen. 849, his best figures. Unbelievable. 849 in T20. Wow. That's why he's picking up all those wickets. Not a surprise. Eight wickets in 4 overs, conceded only 9. Magical, absolutely magical figures. And I saw that figures, the average per wicket economy, and then the wickets, 90 matches, 128 wickets. Wow, he's a fantastic bowler in action, the left arm seamer.
Undoubtedly the top wicket taker of the tournament, Ahad.
One of the best in the business in this circuit. Three for 15. His job is to pick up wickets, and he's doing that. Another close one. Skids through and away from the bat. Another sniffer. Got the feeling that, each and every delivery, we expect a kind of wicket-taking delivery when this guy is in action.
That's a quick single. Good running there. And they steal another.
Yes, this is good running. They need a partnership.
They do. They
need a good partnership. They just have to. Because 3 down, 4.4 done, still inside the power play. If they can manage at least 60, 70 runs in the next 5-6 overs. This match, cricket match, you can't predict. Oh, wrapped on the pads. And directing it, all happening.
And that's given.
Oh, my goodness me.
That's given by the umpire. And that's the 4th one down for Kottarakara. Just when we thought they are trying to build the partnership, another one falls.
$25 for 4. Kottarakara in all sorts of trouble. The leg before survived, but in the after that, they're gone for that single. The batter run out. Non-striker was out.
What we want to see here is a fearless comeback from Kottarakara.
When we talk about the fearlessness, we're seeing a lot in this IPL. Fearless cricket batting by the youngsters, starting from Vaibai Suryavanshi, 15-year-old, Priyansh Arya, another left-hander from Punjab, Aish Matre from CSK. The names which keeps on popping up, the youngsters, and those all those names. I'm sure they will see one or not later. Then sooner we'll see some of them in the blue jersey as well. Especially that boy, 15-year-old boy. Nowadays, the batters, especially the batters, they are dominating this format. And after saying that, yesterday, CSK outclassed Mumbai Indians in Mumbai, in their home turf.
Yes, a blistering innings from Sanju has paved the way for that victory. Now Akshajan with the ball for the first time in this innings.
And one thing which I noticed in IPL, especially CSK playing, Sanju gets some runs. They're on the winning side. That's good for CSK, and as a Mallu, we all love to see that as well.
Up in the air, above cover. Is that reaching the boundary? That's a good stop there by the fielder. That's a blistering shot. That's a beauty from Ajay.
Oh, they need more of those. They need more of those. This boy is more than capable.
Mind you, Manoj, yes, he is very capable of hitting those big ones. He was the man of the match against Vadakancheri when Kottarakara defeated them in the pre-quarters. Ajay against Akshajan.
Nicely played. He looks very comfortable there in the middle. That's very important. Even in these difficult circumstances. End of 6, end of power play. Kottarakara, they lost 4, 32 on the board. They need a partnership. They need a big partnership. And these two batters, Ajay and Shaju Khan, they both can make a partnership and make a real fight against this Trivandrum side.
They need another 164 runs from 84 balls. Kottarakara here.
And looking into that required rate, it is climbing all the time. Just under 12 is the asking rate. 11.71 precisely. 164 from 84. The equation to win this semi-final number 2. Continuing. Oh, smashing shot. Wow. Welcome back as Ahad from the opposite end.
That's a beautiful cow drive from Saju Khan. That's the most beautiful shot in the cricketing books. A cover drive.
Glorious textbook cover drive. Powerfully struck.
Brings a lot of confidence to the batsman. He's been there for some time now in the wicket, Saju Khan.
Yes, luckily for the fielder, he just moves away from that. These two batters looks very good. Believe me. These numbers very much gettable in this T20 format. One or two batters can make a real difference.
Yes, this is an attitude that they have to carry throughout the innings. They should not look at the number of wickets that has fallen down behind them. They got to focus on what is gettable at the moment.
Remember, Virat Kohli once said, chasing is more easy for him. I don't know, in cricket, it's one of the difficult job. And he's saying, you know, when we are chasing, easy for you to understand and knows what to be done in those circumstances and situations. And that's why he called us a chase master, King Kohli. After considered that boundary, nice comeback by Ahad, as usual, as always, as expected from the left arm seamer. Back to the rhythm, back to the line, back to the length where he belongs, and is delivering once again.
Another dot ball. It's the last ball coming up for Rahad today. His ball 3.5 overs, 21 for 3 today. What will the batsman do? Will he try to play it off? Or will he try to take on Ahad? Saju Khan on strike against Ahad.
Nicely guided towards the third man. Just opened the face in the last moment. End of 7, 37 for 4. Three wickets, 22 conceded in his 4. Ahad completes his spell. High quality spell from the left arm spin seamer. Great numbers, especially while defending 195. 37 for 4. 37 for the loss of 4 wickets. Kotaragara. Ahad with his outstanding spell has been taken off. Neku Kannada gottilla. You can hear something interesting from Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಬೌಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಕ್ಷಜನ್. horse end in there. Akshajan ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. First ball, dot ball.
അതെ, കായൽ എൻഡിൽ നിന്നും അക്ഷജൻ.
ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ಗೆ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸಾಜು ಖಾನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಡ್ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಅಜಯ್ ಕೋಶಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಜಯ್ ಕೋಶಿ ಫುಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
गेंद पास कर रहे हैं हमारा एडवोकेट अक्षजन. बैटर के रूप में अजय और साजू खान. बढ़िया शॉट, फील्डर मौजूद, ड्रॉप किया.
रन रेट बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहा है बल्लेबाज. हाँ जी हाँ, 8वीं ओवर में लॉन्ग ऑफ की तरफ.
देखो जो फील्ड जो सेट किया है वो बॉल के लिए, और फिर जो फील्डर कैच ड्रॉप.
सही पोजीशन में तो आया था फील्डर, लेकिन कैच करने का कोशिश में सक्सेसफुल नहीं होगा.
आठ ओवर के समाप्ति 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर.
After the completion of 8 overs, score is 40 for 4 for Kottarakara. They require another 156 runs.
Current rate is 5, record is 13. They need a big mountain to climb, but mountains are there to climb, aren't they?
As a preparation, the batsman getting some attention from the physio.
Yes, this guy is doing a fantabulous job. Hats off to this guy, Bridgen.
He's been amazing.
Such a lovely guy. Great gentleman.
Joseph with the ball. Coming up to bowl his first over. Starts off with a wide. Down the offside.
Down the leg side. Will that run away? Not quite. Coming back for 2. Wide signal. 3 runs added to the score. Wrapped on the pads. Up goes the finger.
Was a big wicket. Ajay Kosi falls. That's a batter with potential to chase down this total. Walking off.
Oh dear me, looks absolutely plumb in front. Wicket stumbling. Trivandrum on the front foot from the over number 1. Keeping their noses in front. Harry won the toss and was a fantastic toss to win in a big game. Elected to bat first and put the runs on the board. And now the job is to bowl and field well. I don't know they're fielding well, but they're bowling well.
Chasing has been difficult in this wicket throughout the tournament. We've seen teams falling short of 4 runs, 2 runs in the pursuit of a chase. And in the semi-finals, Kotarakara chasing a mammoth total. Already half their side down in the pavilion.
Such a fascinating thing which I noticed, Prabhu. In the amateur lower division matches, chasing always looks difficult. But when you look at the IPL international matches nowadays, in T20s, chasing is more of, the teams preferring. Because that's where they know how the target, how to go about the things. And their chasing is one of the best things to do. Even in IPL, we are seeing 200, 220 chasing quite easily.
Yes, Manoj, I think mostly it is the change of an attitude and the mentality that evolves when one's playing a professional level of cricket.
Absolutely, you said that right. The mentality is the word, the big word. It's all in mind. It's all about the mind games. Full toss down the track and misses it. Oh dear me. Sums up the day of Kotarakara 46 for 2 in 9.1. 150 in 65 equation. Through the offside, single. Inching closer to that 50-run mark. That's the first milestone, then the 100. Here to take step by step, over by over. Raju Khan, I think he will be the last hope.
They need some big shots here, Kotarakara, to bring some hope into the pavilion.
Full
That's
toss.
a beautiful cover drive. It's probably running away for a boundary.
Easy pickings.
Welcome
That's-
one from Kotarakara.
Absolutely. A juicy full toss outside your off stump and plays it around that cover region for a 4. Just like a free gift for a batter. They need more of those.
Vaishnav, the man on crease. He's been playing beautifully. He's been bowling beautifully for Kotarakara throughout the tournament, providing some absolute beauties in the first few overs. Every match consistently. Right, after the mark of 10 overs, Kotarakara are 54 for 5.
Off a stage. Current rate is 5.4. Recurrent rate is just under 15. Precisely 14.20. And 142 to win in the next 60 deliveries.
Joseph continuing with the second over. Another swing and a miss for Vaishnav. 140 of 58 required. Batsman shuffling across and trying to slash over square leg. Missing it by much.
A big uphill. A big uphill. Up in the air. Up in the air for a long time, but landed safely. Batter survives. 58 for 5. They need another 138 to win in next 55 deliveries. Shaju Khan 22 from 28. Vaishnav 8 from 12. End of 11. 59 for 5. One batter, Prabhu, one batter. Someone has to take that calculated risk.
They need some magic here from Kottarakara.
Wide. Just keep on bowling like that. Interesting to see what's coming next. Beautiful pick up and throw.
Beautiful take from the fielder at point.
Running in, charging in, pickups with one hand and throws it to the danger end. Catch! Oh! Not just carry. Not a catch. One bounce, captain going for that. Not quite carry all the way. Oh my God! I just don't believe that, Prabhu.
That's a sitter for the fielder at fine leg.
Oh, that's another easy catch taken by the fielder. Shaju Khan still there, 23 from 29. It's going to be the final hope for Kottarakara, that's for sure. 63 for 6. 4 wickets in hand. Captain walks to the middle. This is one of those days for Kottarakara. You know, so many drop chances. And throwing the wickets away in the initial stages of the chase. They put themselves down in this chase.
Just feels like it's not their day today. Mind you, they played a couple of very good teams in the tournament, mighty ones, to come here up until the semi-finals. They resisted a very low total against Vadakancheri earlier in the pre-quarters.
That's what happens, If you don't have that kind of experience playing in this big stage, this is exactly what happens. Very promising, very enterprising, with a lot of youngsters from Kotarakara, and the boys, they just couldn't cope up with the pressure in a big stage. Thanks to Axis Bank, our title sponsor, co-sponsored by Jane and Juice, knowledge partner SCMS, medical partner Renai Medicity, in association with Kerala High Court. KP Dandapani Memorial 2026, second edition. Smashed away from the fielder, and runs away for 4. Yes.
That's a good shot over extra cover. Placed right in the gap. And over and above that, a no ball has been signaled by the umpire. That's 5 runs of that delivery.
Is that the kind of opening they're expecting to get going this chase? They need that big over. Some big scores, big shots. Up in the air. Once again landed safely. Well, they come back for 2, they will. .124 from 45. Mathematically still possible, but what do you think, Prabhu?
They need some magic here. They need some magic from Saju Khan here. Who's seen all the bowlers up until now. Oh, long on. Well fielded by the fielder there. Long on. There's just gonna be a single for Saju.
Must say this, the ground fielding has been very good. Yes, they dropped some dollies catches, but ground fielding. And the bowling exceptional with the new ball. Especially that guy, the left-arm seamer, Ahad, has made all the difference. End of 13, 74 for 6.
In take nothing away from Surji Manoj. He's been bowling some excellent deliveries in the first spell. Supported
True,
Ahad
yes.
really well in the opening spell for
Excellent.
Trivandrum.
Call that as a partnership bowling. Oh, another wicket. Oh, dear me. That's an interesting catch. Look at this. From the bat and wow.
Absolute
catch.
reflex from the wicketkeeper. You ought to be proud of that cat.
We saw some catches put down, but that was one of a kind. High quality. Outstanding. Just it. Wow, it's not easy. With the naked eye. Hits it high. Easy to say it from the com box or watching the replay. But watching the officiating the match. And that book occasions, not easy, not at all easy. I know more than anyone. Shot, leg side, 6.
Beautiful shot from Shias. He's walked in with some intent here. After the first ball he faced, and now this. This one is cleared. The fielder at mid-wicket. Beautiful shot there from Shias. Can he produce more of those? Plenty of those, in fact.
See the asking rate, more than 18. And the 14, 82 for 7, 3 wickets remaining. And they need plenty to win this match. 19 and over from now on will take them to get over the line. Shiaz M7 from 3. Saju Khan 28. Smashed away, extra cover. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4. Sliced away, backward point. Fielder there, only a single. Shiaz and Saju Khan. Love to see a fight.
Right, give us some entertainment, Shias. Come on. Big swing and a miss. Captain Hari coming into the bowl. The 15th over of the match.
That one kept a little low there than the batter expected. Maybe the roll of the finger or a slower delivery attempted. Captain. Slower delivery, full toss. One bounce, 4.
Another boundary from the bat of Shias. Too little, too late, but it'll still count to the score of Kottarakkara Bar Association.
Catches wins you matches. Remember those catches in that first innings. They missed 7 or 8 clear chances. And they can only blame themselves for this, the kind of situation they are in. Bit of football skills from Justy. Under 15, 91 for 7. Chasing 196 to win in 20. Mallo cricketer guy, Mr. Joy is here. Good afternoon, Joe. Full toss. Another catching practice to the fielder.
And
8 down.
the resistance of Saju Khan comes to an end. 33 of 38 balls. Straight up in the air, a comfortable catch for the man at extra cover.
Tomorrow I'm sure it's going to be a great final. Whoever wins this one. Thrissur waiting. Most probably it has to be Trivandrum taking on Thrissur.
Yes, Manoj.
But this is not over yet. But with 8 wickets in hand, I think we have to say Trivandrum are the favourites to go through. In the semi-final, number 1, team batted first, won comprehensively. In the semi-final, number 2, team batted first, going to win this one as well. So tell me, Prabhu, tomorrow is a toss is going to be crucial.
Yes, I think the captain, whoever wins the toss, is going to choose to bat first tomorrow in the finals. 2 teams competing, most likely Trivandrum tomorrow and Thrissur. I think it's safe to say Trivandrum is going to sail through to the finals today. Thrissur is also a very good team, sailing on the performances of Shomit, Harish, Firdos and Dhananjay.
Yes, all those names you mentioned, Somit and Dhananjay, that all-rounder, those big names in big games. They have to stand tall and strong in tomorrow as well to get over the line against this strong Trivandrum side. It's going to be a fascinating contest tomorrow. Finals of KP Dandapani Memorial Cricket Tournament. It's going to be some match, that's for sure. $100 on the board. 16 over done. 8 wickets down. 2 remaining. Seems like a mere formalities for Trivandrum to wrap up the things.
96 required from 24 balls. That's a huge mountain to climb for Kotarakara at the moment. Shiaz on strike with a boundary and a 6. I think, Manoj, tomorrow what's going to be interesting to see would be how Thrissur plays.
Hits it high, fielder underneath. Got a hand to that. Nicely done. Smashed away down the ground for another single.
As I was saying, Manoj, what's going to be interesting is to see how Thrissur deals with the opening spells of Trivandrum tomorrow
Absolutely.
from Ahad and Surji.
And Sujit. And that phase, that opening phase will define the match, I'm sure. Ahad and Sujit with the ball, and with the bat, Kaso and Rinchu. Those 4 names will make a big difference in tomorrow's tie. Good fielding. Great stop. Ahad and Sujit not giving any runs away. Any easy runs away and picked up wickets as well. They just bowled in partnership. Talk about the batting partnership. That's a fantastic bowling partnership. Ahad bowling greatly in one end and Sujit supported well. With great discipline. Fantastic line and length. Same like the left-hander Keshav and Rinchu. They just complemented each other in their innings while batting, scoring some beautiful shots and runs. Partnership of 120 almost. Almost took the game away as well.
On the contrary, Manoj, Thrissur has a very good bowling lineup. They defended a score of 148 against the Ernakulam Bar Association in an absolute nail-biter of a match.
4 wickets, 4 runs victory. One-handed. Reminds me a bit of Rishabh Pant. That is a huge hit.
This is the entertainment that we called for. Shias giving a couple of blows at the end. They require 84 from 17.
In the air. And Shias walking back. He tried his best. And the ball spun away from the right-hander. One of the slowest deliveries. And the wicket falls to Sarosh.
That's the end of that cameo from Shias. Played 12 balls for his 21, hitting 2 big sixes and a boundary. Good outing with the bat for Shias today. Not so much for his team.
He's making a real shout in that batting order. Might be getting some promotion in the next match or maybe in the next tournament as well for Shias, that's for sure. Oh, yes, that's it. Cleaned him up and a win by so many runs.
Trivandrum enters the finals against Thrissur tomorrow. It's going to be a very good contest tomorrow here at the Rajagiri Cricket Stadium. Trivandrum enters the finals to meet Thrissur.
It's a clash of tastes. Trivandrum, the capital city, taking on the cultural city, Thrissur. And we have a big match to look forward for tomorrow. And the player of the match, it goes to none other than Rinchu, the tall right-hander who made runs. 90 runs in 58 with 7 fours and 7 massive sixes with a strike rate of 155. Is Judge's player of the match. We'll have the post-match presentation shortly. with 7 fours and 6 massive sixes. He is the player of the match. രഞ്ജു 2 വാക്ക് പ്ലീസ്. ഇന്ന് പറയാനുള്ളത് ഇന്നും പറയണം, നാളെ പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. രഞ്ജു, ഒരു തകർപ്പൻ ഇന്നിങ്സ്. നിങ്ങൾ യു സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് വെരി സ്ലോലി, ബട്ട് ആ ആക്സിലറേഷൻ ഭയങ്കരമായിരുന്നു.
അത് പതുക്കെ കളിച്ചാൽ അതിന് ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ്റെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്ന് ഒരു നിർദ്ദേശം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പതുക്കെ എന്നല്ല, ഇച്ചിരി വിക്കറ്റ് കീപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് കുറച്ച് നേരം കളിച്ചിട്ട് നമുക്ക് അടിക്കാമെന്നുള്ളൊരു മൈൻഡ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഒന്നാമത് പിച്ചും കുറച്ച് സ്ലോ ആണ്, അത്ര എളുപ്പമൊന്നും കണക്ട് ആവത്തില്ലായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ടൊരു ഇൻറ്റൻഷനലി തന്നെ അങ്ങനെ അടിക്കാൻ നിന്നില്ല. കുറച്ച് പതുക്കാൻ ടച്ച് ആയപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും പിന്നെ അടിക്കാനുള്ള അവസരം കിട്ടി.
ഇനീഷ്യലി ലെഫ്റ്റ് ഹാൻഡർ കേശവ് ആള് കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്ത് അഗ്രസീവായിട്ട് കളിച്ചിരുന്നു. അത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കുറച്ചുകൂടി ഈസി ആയില്ലേ?
ഫസ്റ്റിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ അവനായാലും കേശവനായാലും പിന്നെ ഒരു നഹദായാലും ലെഫ്റ്റ് ഹാൻഡേഴ്സാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ റൈറ്റ് നിൽക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എപ്പോഴും ലെഫ്റ്റ് റൈറ്റ് കോമ്പിനേഷൻ വരും. അത് മറ്റേ ടീമിന് ഓപ്പോസിന് കുറച്ച് പ്രഷറാണ്. അത് ഇപ്പം സ്ഥിരമായിട്ട് സംഭവിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ ടീമിൽ. അത് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യണമെന്നാണ് ആഗ്രഹം. ഇപ്പോൾ കുറച്ച് ഇന്നിങ്സ് ആയിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ലെഫ്റ്റ് റൈറ്റ് കോമ്പിനേഷൻ ടോപ്പിൽ ഒരു 10-15 ഓവർ കളിച്ച് കഴിയുമ്പം ഏത് ടീം എന്തായാലും കുറച്ചൊന്ന് ടയേർഡാവും. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പരിപാടി.
ഫൈനലിലേക്ക് എത്തി, എന്ത് തോന്നുന്നു ഇപ്പോൾ?
ഭയങ്കര സന്തോഷം. നാളെ നന്നായിട്ട് കളിക്കണമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു.
അഗൈൻസ്റ്റ് എ വെരി സ്ട്രോങ് തൃശ്ശൂർ സൈഡ്. ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഫൈനലിലെത്തുന്നത്.
ആദ്യമായിട്ടൊന്നല്ല, ഇത് ഇപ്പോൾ സെക്കൻഡ് ടൈം. യെസ് ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഫൈനൽ വരുന്നത്. നന്നായിട്ട് കളിക്കണം, കപ്പടിക്കണം.
Thank you, all the best. Well played. That's it from the presentation party. We'll be back tomorrow. Captain of Kottarakara, Suresh sir, you can come over and have a few words.
Well played, Trivandrum. So it's a good match between Kottarakara and Trivandrum. Hard luck. First partnership. നല്ല രീതിയിൽ കളിച്ചു. നമ്മൾ കുറേ ക്യാച്ചസ് മിസ്സായി. എനിവേ ഐ എം പ്രൗഡ് ഓഫ് മൈ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ബിക്കോസ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പം ഈ 2-3 ടൂർണമെൻറ്റ്സ് ആയിട്ട് ഞങ്ങളിപ്പം സെമിയിലൊക്കെ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. ദാറ്റ്സ് എ ഗുഡ് ഇൻഡിക്കേഷൻ ടു അവർ ടീം. കുറേ യങ് പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഹോപ്പ്ഫുള്ളി ഐ തിങ്ക് ഹൈക്കോർട്ട് ടൂർണമെൻറ്റ് തുടങ്ങിയപ്പം വി വെർ ദ ടീം ഫ്രം കൊട്ടാരക്കര. അന്ന് കല്ലൂർ സ്റ്റേഡിയം കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. എനിക്കുണ്ട്, ഞാനേ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ദാറ്റ് ടൈം ഐ വാസ് വൈസ് ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ. കല്ലൂർ സ്റ്റേഡിയം പിന്നെ അത്താനി അവിടെയൊക്കെ ടൂർണമെൻറ്റ് നടത്തിയപ്പം കൊട്ടാരക്കര വാസ് ദ ടീം പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റിംഗ്. ബട്ട് എന്തോ ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഹൈക്കോർട്ട് ഞങ്ങളെ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്തില്ല. ബട്ട് ദിസ് ടൈം നിതിൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്രഷറായിട്ട് ഞങ്ങളെ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. താങ്ക്സ്. എനിവേ ഹോപ്പ് വി വിൽ ബി കമ്മിങ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഇയർ ഓൾസോ ഇഫ് യു ആർ ഇൻവൈറ്റഡ്. താങ്ക് യു ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ഗുഡ് ടൂർണമെൻറ്റ്. Thanks to all. All the best to 200 team.
Arun, can I have Arun here? Arun Prashant. കൊട്ടാരക്കര ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ പറയുണ്ടായി നമ്മൾ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യാത്തത് എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ടീംസ് കൂടുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ട് ടു കണ്ടക്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഈ പ്രാവശ്യം ഇറ്റ് വാസ് ബിക്കോസ് ഓഫ് അരുൺ. That's why I wanted him here. So Arun said, Kottarakara has been asking, they keep knocking at the door asking for an entry. 18 നമ്മൾ 20 ആക്കി. Now this year he was saying there are another 4 teams who wants to 8 more teams to participate. But 28 teams ആകുമ്പോഴേക്കും we were calculating number of days. See, നമുക്കുള്ള problem വെച്ചാൽ for example, he's a lawyer. He can't be here for more than 10 days. എല്ലാവരും ഇറ്റ്സ് എഫക്റ്റിംഗ് ദിയർ പ്രൊഫഷണൽ സൈഡ്. ഇതിപ്പോൾ വെക്കേഷനാണ്, പക്ഷെ എന്നാലും ഈ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ യു ഹാവ് മാറ്റേഴ്സ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇറ്റ്സ് ഡിഫിക്കൾട്ട് ടു കണ്ടക്ട് ദി ടൂർണമെൻറ്റ് ഓൾസോ, വെദർ ഇറ്റ്സ് അസോസിയേഷൻ ഓർ വെദർ ഇറ്റ്സ് us as Dandapanis, or because we have people like Arun, Shakti, Srinath, Biji, എല്ലാവരും, and also ഇവരെപ്പോഴും ഞങ്ങളുടെ സപ്പോർട്ടാണ്. So that's why we are able to conduct. So now we were thinking ആ എക്സ്ട്രാ 8 ടീംസിന് ആദ്യം ഒരു കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്ത് അതിൽ നിന്നൊരു 4 കൂടെ ഇൻഡക്ട് ചെയ്ത് we'll try to make it 24, so we only have to add 2 more days maximum. This is what we are planning. God alone knows how it will come out, but we will try maximum to include the maximum association, because in back in 1995 it was my father who actually started Ishwar Iyer when he was the president of the association. അപ്പോൾ അച്ഛൻ്റെ അന്നത്തെ ഒരു ഇത് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പ്ലെയേഴ്സ് അല്ല എല്ലാവർക്കും കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും, ഇപ്പോഴും കളിക്കാൻ അവസരം ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അതിനൊരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി ഉണ്ടാക്കണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് അന്ന് ഈശ്വര മെമ്മോറിയൽ 1995 തുടങ്ങി. അത് മഹാരാജ് കോളേജ് ഗ്രൗണ്ടിലാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ വിശ്വസിക്കില്ല, അന്ന് ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ ഇവിടെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ നിങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ ഇത്ര പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് പറയാം. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ജസ്റ്റിസ് അരുൺ പലവരും അന്ന് അവരവരെ കാറായിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് ആ ടീമിനെ സ്റ്റേഷനിൽ നിന്ന് പിക്ക് ചെയ്തു. അന്നത്തെ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇതാണ്. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ ഈ ഇവരൊക്കെ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നടന്നു പോകണം, ടൂർണമെൻറ്റ് നടന്നു പോകണം. അപ്പോൾ വി ആർ ട്രൈങ് ആക്ച്വലി, ബിക്കോസ് ഗ്രൗണ്ട് കിട്ടാനും പാടാണ്. അൺലൈക്ക് ഏർലിയർ അന്നൊന്നും അത്രയും ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക, ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൻ്റെ അവൈലബിലിറ്റി വാസ് ഈസിയർ. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഗ്രൗണ്ട് അവൈലബിലിറ്റി ഈസ് വെരി ഡിഫിക്കൾട്ട്. സീസൺ തുടങ്ങിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പലവരും ബുക്ക് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചേക്കാം ഓൾറെഡി. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഇയർ തൊട്ട് അസോസിയേഷൻ ഹാസ് ഓൾറെഡി ടേക്കൺ എ ഡിസിഷൻ, AGM ഞങ്ങൾ പാസ്സാക്കി, ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ഇൻ ജാനുവരി. So because this is too much, it's a torture. Thanks to you all, because of your passion that you are here. Alengil, who will play in this? We are trying to have it in January, and definitely we'll have it in January, and we'll try to incorporate and have more teams, though we know it's going to be difficult for us, but we'll try our best. And definitely, since you are in the semi, not just because you are in the semi, you are always there. Sorry that it was missed out earlier. But thank you both the team, and I wish Trivandrum all the very best for tomorrow. Go back, take rest, and we want to see the same scintillating performance tomorrow morning. It's going to be a tight match, and we actually request that kindly be here on time, because we want to have the closing ceremony at 1 o'clock, because Justice Bechu Kurian Thomas has agreed to come and grace the occasion. So as a result, he wants to leave before 1:15 or so. So we want to complete the match and have the ceremony also. May the best team to win tomorrow, but I'm wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Thank you once again for all your cooperation, help, and timely commentary.
താങ്ക് യു മിലു സാർ. സാറ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ നമുക്ക് 20 എന്നുള്ളത് 28 ആകുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത കൊല്ലം ഫസ്റ്റ് ഫേസ് രാജഗിരിൽ, സെക്കൻഡ് ഫേസ് ഗ്രീൻഫീൽഡിലൊക്കെ ചിലപ്പോൾ ആക്കേണ്ടി വരും. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്കെല്ലാം വരാൻ പറ്റില്ല അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു ഗൈസ്.